Hello, mamas. Hello, papas. I am Crystal Ray, and welcome back to my channel, Crystal Eyes Beauty. I am so happy you decided to come back and catch this slay this evening. And honey, let me tell you, I am ready for it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to jump into our face routine. I realize we don't know anything about each other. You don't know me, I don't know you. So this video is really going to be focused on getting to know me and seeing my face routine. And I'm just going to do something quick and easy, an eye look, and we'll just go from there. So the first thing we want to do, first thing I do is my eyebrows. And I need to grab some setting powder. So I already put some brow pomade on my hand and let it warm up because it just works a little bit better once it's warmed up. And you want to set your eyebrows, at least I do mine. It helps your brows stay in place all day. They won't smudge, they won't move or anything. I just think that the setting powder over the brow technique is just awesome. If you haven't tried it, try it. If you have tried it and you do it, awesome. All right, so we are just gonna start outlining the brow. I try to follow its natural shape as much as possible. I don't really like to deviate. I guess I want them to look as natural as possible. Just dark. Well, at least darker at the end. More of an ombre effect. And if your line isn't perfect, don't worry about it. You can always, we're going to clean it up with the concealer. So I always like to just outline my brows first. It's just easier for me to outline them with a pencil than with the actual pomade. Sometimes I'll use all pomade, but it's rare. Usually I'll outline them with the pencil and then just fill them in. And I usually just fill in the end of the brow first. And then I just like to create my own brow hairs. And you want to, when you create those hairs, you want to do it with a light hand. Otherwise, it'll leave like splotches of pomade, which I've had a lot. I've done that quite a few times, and then you just have to start all over. But if you do those light strokes, you know, they kind of just really resemble your natural eyebrow hair, thus making it look more natural. And I also like to go along that bottom line and drag the product up a little to just give it that more full illusion. And there we are. Eyebrows come through. It took me forever to just learn how to simply do them like that, and I'm telling you, those are good. All right, come through. Not giving mama no problems today for her first video. Okay. All right, we are gonna go in with some concealer just to clean them up. And you always want to use a shade or two lighter than you. So we're gonna, I'm gonna use the ColourPop Slight 10. And we're just gonna clean them up at the bottom. And of course, I'll have a hard time finding my brush that I used to do my eyebrows. Of course I would. Of course I would. We're gonna use this one today. So I have another brush around here that I usually use. I find they outline my eyebrows a little sharper than this brush, but I can't find it. And for the sake of embarrassment and not being able to find it, I'm just gonna use the one that I do have. Because I really don't know where that brush went. Oh well. That's a wrap for that. So, I'm not meaning to throw that. That's my apologies. Alright, so we're just gonna clean up those brows. And you can take your time. One thing I've learned is don't rush. So a little bit about me. I am in my early 30s. I am a beginner in makeup. I mean, I've always worn makeup, but I never really wanted to do other people's and create different awesome looks. Just because, I mean, I wore makeup, but it wasn't that serious. I decided that I would get serious into learning how to do makeup. Learning how to do makeup and hone my skill about 9 months ago. And I just hit the ground running. For anyone that is a beginner, I mean, we got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's been a beginner before. And the only thing I can say is be true to your craft. Practice, practice, practice. Make mistakes. Don't be scared of that. Watch different kinds of makeup artists and just try to pick up as much as you can, especially if you're self-taught like myself, and just don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I mean, if this is something that you want to do, you want your work to be seen, you're gonna have to work on other people. So if you're shy or kind of like an introvert, or just, not really a people person, time to let that go, honey. Because I mean, you're gonna have to be with people, show yourself, be around people, get to know people, market yourself. That's just the way the game goes. That's the name of the game. So now that we have outlined the bottom, we're just gonna buff out the product. It is a heck of a time for me to be losing all of my brushes. We're gonna make it work though. We have a bunch of them. We will make it work. So we just wanna buff out that concealer to give it more of a sleek feel. You don't want the product chunky. Or caked up. You want it to look as clean and neat as possible. It doesn't have to be perfect. Well, practice makes perfect. They will be perfect, but if they aren't at first, that's okay. As long as they are as similar as possible, sisters, definitely. As some of the artists that I watch would say, in the same zip code. Don't be afraid to take your time and blend that product out. Like, makeup is, it takes time, especially if you want it right. Okay. It looks a little better. So, you're gonna go to the top of the brow with an altogether different color. You're really gonna use whatever foundation at the top that you're gonna use for the rest of your face. So today we are gonna use my handy old Maybelline Matte Poreless. I love this. Like, this is about $6. Knowing me, I got a coupon, so I can get it for about $3 or $4 after the coupon. And it just, it works really well. It's like a light to medium coverage, but I love it. Like, it's not too heavy, and it always gets the job done. I would swear by that foundation, and I do. I have 3 or 4 of them currently as we speak. There is a dewy version if you like that more wet look, but that is not something that I have conquered yet. So I'm more of a matte finish kind of girl. One of these has to be my brushes. That's what's funny. If not, that's what we're gonna make. Yeah, no, that's what's it. My brush was there the whole time. I just looked over it. Okay, that's nice. So now we're just gonna do, I don't like to over conceal my brows because it's so easy to mess them up. So I'm just gonna show you what I do. I'm gonna outline the outer edges of them, and the top I'm just really not gonna mess with when I put my foundation on, it'll blend down into it. But I'm not gonna do too much. Yeah, see, I just kind of want to shape it and move it on along. Yeah, you want to shape it and move it along, and then you want to come in, you know, you want to make sure it's cleaned up on the edge too. Like such, and that's it. That's all we're gonna do for the brows. We aren't really gonna touch them anymore. And we want to blend out the top of those brows. We don't want that foundation caked up, so let's just pat that in. Here we go, guys. Okay, so now on to our eyes. And I'm not gonna do anything really dramatic today, but we're gonna do something completely out of, I'm gonna just step out the box. And it's funny that I would do that the first time I make a video, but that's just what we're gonna do. If it was something that I was comfortable with, what's the fun of that? We're gonna do something like dark. I am a bright personality, bright colors. Just, I love anything bright, but we're gonna do something dark because I like dark too, so why not? We gotta step outside of our comfort zone. So the base I'm gonna use is P. Louise, and she's really popular. I actually, when I first started watching makeup tutorials, they were telling me, you know, everybody had this base, and they were like, you gotta get it, it's worth it. And it really is. It really is. So if you don't have any P. Louise base, order you some, get you some. You will not be disappointed. I ordered some the first time around, and I still have those 5 or 6 that came in a set for about 60 something bucks. But then I ordered some more. She had a sale, and I waited in line all day to get that sale, and I'm glad I did. I got some more. I actually got a whole nother kit, like a color kit, and a few single ones too. But yeah, her base is really worth it. It makes that shadow like boom. You hear what I'm saying? Like boom. Jumping off your face. I put my base down different ways depending on how I'm feeling. Today we're doing this way. We aren't gonna get no brush. Sometimes you'll see me like brush it on. We aren't gonna do all that. Not today. We are just going to get that good stuff on there, and we're gonna blend it out. You want to blend out your base into that concealer that you had at the top. I know we had some music going on, and you know, I'm gonna turn that back on. If you get some up underneath, that's all right. Pat some underneath too, because you're gonna put some color up underneath there as well. If you want, you don't have to. The more we get to know each other, the more you'll see that, you know, some trends in makeup I follow, like the Holy Grail to the T, and then some trends I'm just not very fond of, and I simply just don't do them. Works for me. You do what works for you. And you want to blend out all those harsh lines. Something else. Let your base dry down before you just get to throwing that color on there. Let it dry down to a really tacky feeling. We gotta get us some music, ladies and papas. One moment. My apologies. Okay. So I am wanting to try out this Juvia's Place palette that I got when they had a sale. Awesome brand. It is really dark. It's not really something that I would usually, like I said, work with, but we're gonna work with it today. So I'm thinking we would do something like this darker color, and maybe this one or this one to buff it out. Maybe this one to buff it out. I don't know. We're gonna do something with it. We're gonna work with this palette. Sorry, y'all. I cannot just have my stuff just laying all around. That's why I can't find my brushes now. And just put them back where they go. So we are just going to... You know what? I didn't even swatch these. This is what we're gonna do. Okay. So I got a little something in mind. Let's see what we can do. Brush. That's how you know I've been working that brush. Just spin it. So we're just gonna come in first with that chocolate brown at the top of that palette. And you just want to curve it around, kind of like in a sideways horseshoe shape. And I'm simply just placing that color right there. Because I just want to get it where I want it to be. In the shape I want it, I suppose. That's what I'm looking for. And you want to bring the color in a bit and around and underneath that crease of your eye. It's kind of padded. Into play. And slowly you can start to move that brush in a circular motion to kind of distribute some of that color. So you see how we just kind of just placed that color, that deep brown, kind of at a curve, and then just kind of buffed it out towards the inner corner. And you know what you did to that one eye, you gotta come right around and do it to the next. Rap me. What'd he say? Call me when you want more, want more. Call me when you want more. Okay, now we're gonna go in with a lighter brown around the edge. You just want to place that like on the rim and just push. And the name of the colors that we're using, the first one was Katuru and the second was Yodit. I just wanted to say those names and, let y'all know I could read. So, yeah. They sound exotic, so. And then you want to buff that brighter brown out. You see what I'm saying? Around the outer edges. You just want to buff that out, yeah. Buff. Now, there is a such thing as overblending. Don't overblend. And it's easy to do. Trust. It's easy to do. So don't overblend. If ever you feel like a color isn't pigmented enough, just go in. Go over it several times. But don't overblend. Outer edge. Because you just want to soften it. You want to soften that dark brown in the corner. There you go. You just want to buff. And this is that same brush. And that brush on the Gangsta Lean too, and it's still doing that thing. Go ahead, brush. Another thing, ladies. Learn the shape of your eye and how you want your makeup to lay, because that's definitely something I'm still learning. And it is definitely trial and error. And unless you just, came out the womb a makeup guru, you're going to have to learn the shape of your eye and definitely other people's eyes when you start wanting to do, take on clients. Because, girl, as soon as you go out there and put some hot shit out there, you better believe people are going to want to, you see what I'm saying? They're going to want that service. They're going to want that look or something. Bomb, like the look that you created. So, trial and error. I know, there are some great MUAs out there who learn new things every day. And then there are some of us who are, moderate. And some who are, new newbies, like myself. As I said before, we all start somewhere. Same thing, we're going to come around with that lighter brown. Around with that lighter brown. And if it, if you get to a point where your eyeshadow is, coming too low, or, where you don't want to go, don't even worry about that, because when we do our face, we can cut that right on out. Beauty blender. Foundation, bam, gone. Cut it, okay? Okay, so, I'm not sure if I'm all up in the camera. Probably so. If so, you guys will be fine. Like, I'm so used to leaning down in my mirror, and now I have, you right in front of me. catching this way, so that's why I'm leaning. It's like a habit. Hopefully I can break it, but if it shows up bomb, then guess what? You all go stay right there. That's that Kevin Gates. I do not own rights to the music. Do we have to say that? That's okay if we don't. We're gonna do it anyway. Do it, Kevin. And buff that brown out. And see, when you buff that lighter brown into it, that darker brown doesn't look like, as harsh as it did. Because at first it was just sitting there. I was like, okay, I don't know. This could go either way, but definitely buffing that lighter brown in there, that's perfect. Yes, Julia. Same brush. Just place it and buff it in. And see. Now, if you don't want to put too much color, set too much color, you just need a little bit to make more of that. Make sure you go on and tap that. Tap it, pop it, swirl it, blow it, whatever. But if you don't want, all that much product on there, go ahead and tap it out. Tap it out. And see, I think I should have brought this one up a little bit more. See, still learning my shape. I should have brought this one up a little bit more, but that's okay. Here we go. And then we're going to bust it out. We ain't doing no cut creases tonight or nothing like that. But we do want to come in with like this color. And then some white in the front. So we're going to switch it up with a different brush. We're going to grab just a little bit. And we're going to clean that brush too. Because that brush looks kind of... You always want to keep a towel too. See my makeup towel? I wipe off my brush. I might, keep one of those handy. You'll need one. Mine is a little dirty, but that's because I've been using it. Okay. So we got another palette in here. You know what? I really like that color. You see what I'm saying? I think which one do you like? So we can go in with the gold, we can go in with that one, we can go in with that one. We'll go in with the gold. Which one? The gold? Red? Or that one? Okay. We'll go in with some Soulfly, and then we'll put some Wing It right in the corner. You wanna just place that. You see that? You just want to get enough product and you want to place that and you just want to pull it. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to do no cut, crease, nothing. Look at that. Just pull that product right on over. Go back up in there. Pull it. You gotta come up and you just build on it. Look at that. Look at that. Now you see what I'm saying? Bam. Now we in business. Just get a little bit more of that soul fly. Okay, and we just gonna bring that right on over there like that. Bam. That's a little dark. That's a little dark, but I like it. We're gonna come over to the other side like this, right? We're gonna do the same thing. We're gonna put it in the corner and we're gonna drag it out and drag it over. And we just gonna build on it. Oh. You see that? You just gonna build on it. Keep on building. And make sure you drag your color over that brown now because you want it to get bright, gradually darker. So you want it lighter in the corner, brighter in the corner, and then gradually it goes out to being dark. Okay. So now that we got our lookers on, our blinkers, we go come in with a little bit of that. Let's see what this looks like. I'll just get just a little twinge of this winged and dabble it right there. Just gonna dabble it. We are just gonna take a brush like that, and then we're just gonna dab into the zazz if you just, you know what I'm saying, zazz if you want to be bougie. And you're just gonna brighten up that over eye, yeah, over that eye. Yeah. That's all we gonna do, sis. That's all we gonna do. That's that. We're gonna We can do the liner and all of that last. So the next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna prime. We are gonna use some milk primer. We're gonna grab that e.l.f. and we're gonna combine it because it just works better for me like that. Usually I use primer water too, but honestly I just forgot. So not today, but any other day, I use primer water as well. Okay. So we are just going to come back because we have some foundation left from when we did our eyebrows. Some foundation left, so let's just go on and do that. Remember I said you could just cut that extra that had came down. You can use this brush too. Like, you don't have to use a beauty blender. Sometimes I use a beauty blender. Sometimes not. Back to those eyebrows, like I told you in the beginning, I don't over conceal them because I told you I would just buff out the front part. And see, that's what I did. Okay, so this we done. So I wasn't really gonna highlight and contour, but I guess we could do a little something, but I ain't go too much. Okay. And that is just a little Kiss, RK by Kiss, number 4. And my favorite Juvia's, but okay, this is not the color. I got this Luxor color. It's way too bright. Okay, yeah, no. Um, so then we're just gonna come in with that little, you're supposed to put on that little jawline. Bam. Bam. You want to get that hairline, lace front line, wig line, whatever line you got. And I do like to come in with this Revolution stick as well. This one is a little bit darker. And just darken it up. I just a speck. Because the other one is just like so bronze. Just want to do a little like that. People go up underneath. Not about to do all that tonight. Not about to do all that tonight. And then we want to come in. Actually, tripping. That's not what we want to do. Bam. Brush I'm looking for. And this is just a Real Techniques brush. Got another MUA. I saw her. She uses it to buff out her highlight, and it just looks so flawless. Awesome. Now we're gonna come in with that and now we're just, you see what we're doing. You see what we're doing, sis. Alright. Make sure you contour up and never down. And I don't even like to bring it all the way down. Just enough to give it like that little definition, but I don't bring it all the way down to my, not today anyway, down here. Okay. There we go. For our nose contour, we're going to use this palette from BH that probably is, I just love this contour palette. I just love it. hope that's not a problem with you. Now we're just gonna buff this out, that nose contour. Alright. We're gonna come in here. Brush is getting a mess again. Gotta put them where they go. I'm gonna come in with some setting powder. We almost done. You wanna And this setting powder is Sasha setting powder. I actually ordered it offline from Walmart. Probably the best $26 I spent on setting powder. I mean, I have a few other ones. I really haven't gotten a chance to use them because I love this one so much. So, okay. That tells you that. Okay. So now we're going to take this BH bronzer in the color Cocoa. You know, and we're just gonna, we're not even moving that brush. We're just bronzing over that contour. Bronzing right on over that contour. There we go. Blush. Simple little e.l.f. palette. Powder brush. I'm gonna go for this little nude one. Don't want to do too much. And just pop it in there. Sexy. We're gonna come in with my big powder brush, and I need my actually need my MAC concealer. 1 minute. And I'm gonna get my lashes too. Okay, guess what, sis? I can't find that MAC compact right now, and I ain't looking for it. And that's just the end of it. I think it might be in the car. It might just fall in my purse. I don't care. So, okay. All right. Let's get some eye mascara going. We are gonna use some Broadway long lashes for no reason. Just because those are the ones I grabbed, and so that's what we're gonna do. You know, I need a lippy too, and I didn't grab one. Oh, you know what? I got a lippy right here. You're not even gonna do anything dark. Yeah, I'm sorry, because I'm gonna kill myself with those tweezers. Jesus, no. Under eyeliner and all that. I don't really feel like it, but I guess we can. You know, since we're gonna go, we might as well go all out. We're gonna come. We're gonna come in this with this Dara. Pecking order. That's the name of the eyeshadow for the bottom. Pecking order. Now I'm glad I did put that eyeliner on there. Oh, there we go. There we go. All right. Highlighter. BH again. And I think we're going to go in with this pomegranate. I've never used that. That's nice. Okay. Okay, pomegranate, come through. Okay. Here we go. See that? All right, so we are gonna pop these lashes on, and they don't have a name. They're called 5D. And that's just what we're gonna call them, 5D. Duo lash glue. I'm sorry, I think that's like some pieces of donut that stuck to my lash glue. Yes, because I'm greedy. So what y'all think, sis? What you think? I think it's cute. It's gonna work for the day as well the night. This face is putting on lashes. Alright. Oh shit. We almost done. Alright, almost done. There we go. Alright. We're gonna take our NYX setting spray. We're not gonna do a matte lippy today. We are going to pull one that I have, so I don't have to go get one out of the drawer. And it matches my eyes in a sense. It is a Too Faced lippy. And there we go, sis. You hear me? There we go. What you think about that? I like it. I like it. I like it. So again, to everybody that came to watch this slate, I thank you. I really appreciate your patience with me. To my 6 subscribers, I really appreciate the support. It means more than you will ever know. Make sure you come back. I'm gonna drop more videos. We're gonna do more looks. We're gonna have some fun. We're gonna get to know one another more. And I just appreciate you stopping in. So have a good night. I love you guys. See you next time. Bye bye.